Niantic Responded. Niantic Responded. If I look sweaty, it's because I've been playing Pokemon Unite all day, which is sweaty. It's a sweaty game. We sweat when we play. But I've been live since this morning, since everything went down, and Niantic Responded. So for those of you who aren't caught up, let me just say we made it to like number 2 trending worldwide with our Hear Us Niantic hashtag. Thousands and thousands of retweets of, the letter in so many different languages. We had a lot of reach. We made a lot of noise. A couple gaming websites wrote articles about it. Niantic responded. So let me get my second monitor up here. We're doing this live. Pew! This is Niantic's website. What is it? On the blog? A response to our Pokemon Go community. Here we go. To our Pokemon Go community, we appreciate your letter and all of your feedback. We hear you. We are humbled by your response. We hear you. Not every game has such a passionate global player base that we're fortunate enough to have. Like everyone else around the world, our team has been working very hard to adapt to the global health environment. The recent exploration bonus changes we've made in the US and New Zealand are designed to restore some of the foundational elements players enjoyed prior to 2020 and reward players once again for moving and exploring. Encouraging people to explore, exercise, and safely play together in person remains Niantic's mission. The health and well-being of players is our top priority, which is why we have implemented the new exploration bonuses in select geographies where it's deemed safe to be outdoors. Research has shown that taking walks outside is safe and confers several health benefits. Furthermore, encouraging outdoor exploration is in keeping with Niantic's mission. That said, we will continue to monitor health and safety guidance related to outdoor activities and will make future changes if necessary. We've heard your feedback about one change in particular, that of the Pokestop and gym interaction distance. We reverted the interaction distance from 80 meters back to the original 40 meters starting in the US and New Zealand because we want people to connect to real places in the real world, such as a Starbucks or a Verizon store, and to visit places that are worth exploring. However, we've heard your input loud and clear, and so to address the concerns you've raised, we're taking the following actions. We are assembling an internal cross-functional team to develop proposals designed to preserve our mission of inspiring people to explore the world together, while also addressing specific concerns that have been raised regarding interaction distance. We will share the findings of this task force. Nice, task force. By the next in-game season change, September 1st, as part of this process, we'll also be reaching out to community leaders in the coming days to join us in this dialogue. Our goal is to build fun and engaging experiences that remain true to our mission, and we thank you for challenging us with thoughtful and constructive feedback. So, okay. We got a response. First of all, we got a response. And the same day, which is fast for Niantic, right? But we don't have anything definitive, right? They're saying we're going to work on it. We're going to try to figure something out. I am interested in, they say, where was it? Reaching out to community leaders in the coming days. So I'm hoping that means like us, myself, Zoe, Trainer Club, Leak Duck, Stadium Gaming, just everyone who was involved in putting this together and spreading. I hope that they'll listen to us. Like we actually get a chance to talk about it. I mean, look, it's one day. Like it's been a little over 12 hours since we posted the thing. So it's something, right? What we wanted was a response. what I wanted personally was a response. I wanted to know, does Niantic care enough to respond? And we got that. And that's at least enough for me to feel hopeful again. It feels like an abusive relationship. But we'll find out, right? We'll find out. We'll find out what that means. I don't know. We got something though. All right, we got something. Now, let's see how they follow up. So we have until September. Like, we have a month. We have a month max until we find out anything really. They're putting together a cross-team task force to figure out how to compromise on this. And we have a lot of ideas. I know we've had a lot of ideas within the community for what can be done with Pokestops, whether it's like the more that you've spun a Pokestop, the more you can. What were the ideas? Chat, help me. What were the ideas? We literally had so many ideas for how Pokestop distance. Like, if you're within the 80 meters, you can only get like a smaller number of items. Was one idea that people had. Like, if you want better items, you can get closer to the Pokestop. So like, there's things, right? And I'm sure if we, or not necessarily me, but if community leaders do actually get to have this dialogue, there's going to be a lot of ideas presented. Who knows what is good enough for them? I still don't fully buy that the Pokestop interaction radius was reverted for the exploration. I don't fully buy that still, because what about remote raid passes, right? Remote raid passes, again, hurt the game way more than being able to spin Pokestops from a little further away. So that is definitely something that I would bring up if I were invited to speak to them regarding this. But we got a response, which was more or less doesn't change anything at the moment, except the fact that we were acknowledged. Like, we made enough noise. But I also, like, it's crazy that it took that much coordination and that much noise to get a response. So we'll see. That's where it's at. We'll see. Chat, anything to add? Please don't make them take away remote raids. They won't. They won't. It makes them too much money. They won't. You can still explore at 80 meters. That's what I'm saying. Vote with your wallet. Possibly. Discorded Soul, thanks for 17 months.
Remote raid passes saved the game for me. If not for them, I would not be able to get new legendaries because my local community is toxic.
Yeah. Should I just post this to YouTube as is? Like, just like this? What I've recorded here? Hi, YouTube. Maybe. We might as well, right? We did it live. Remote raids are against the culture. Remote raids, we'll see. We basically got nothing but hope, right? What we got out of this was like hope. I'm glad they responded, though. I'm glad they did something and didn't just leave us hanging all weekend. So, yeah. YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, let me know what you think of Niantic's response. I'm also going to link to it in the description. Let's see what happens.